And there we go, just in time. Let me check to see audio-wise we're doing okay. Oh, there we go. So it might still be a bit loud, so let me adjust it so it's not that bad. There we go, just in time. We just found the moment. They're probably gonna adjust this. It might still be loud. Okay, there we go. If I need to lower it, please tell me, because I'm not sure about it. The volume. I've adjusted it on OBS. Okay, so
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
thing. What this is about? Also bad timing because I was not able to grab snacks. I literally just put everything together and just came back.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Okay, third person shooter.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque.
Mark, wait, sounds
Today we
clear.
are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action.
Oh, Returnal, I see.
Story of Arjun Devraz's Drive for Answers on the
Now it makes sense.
of Carcosa.
So
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
okay, what's cool about that? Okay, so I'm guessing it's kind of like bullet hellish with kind of a concept of kind of Twitch mechanics. Find moments where to.
Projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using eclipse-driven weaponry.
Again, you're just using. I don't know. Game words that don't really mean much.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold on for me. I will find you. I promise.
Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing it's a bit of a combo of Twitch mechanics and you know, to kind of combat some elements of the bullet hell that you cannot kind of like a parry but for shooters in a way, or a block in a way. You know, adding a bit of those elements, you'll probably encounter more into more melee focus.
Second chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
Yeah, very roguelite-y. Hands.
The sun is forever.
Oh, 30th anniversary, nice.
We hope you love that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. To be fair, it's like another like PS thing, and that's my biggest I'll be fair, because I'm not a big fan of shooters on consoles. Personally, that's gonna be like my main gripe of it. And also, I don't have a PS. A lot of the words they said didn't really mean much to me, like, because they use like some kind of in-game or in-lore kind of like, I don't know, nomenclature of some sorts that didn't really mean anything. Oh, March 20th. Okay, so pretty less than a year now. Like 6 months, sort of like that. Yeah, 6 months from now. Nice.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a
Isn't
failure.
this the
Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to
the
shreds.
spiritual sequel to Disco Elysium?
But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them
That's the
to
case.
their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
Interesting kind of like puzzles
I guess.
to be.
She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
Kind of like a point-and-click adventure in a way.
Good results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Fades. Guys, okay. But if that's made by the the remnants of the Disco Elysium studio, not really the Disco Elysium devs. But Microsoft Flight Simulator, clearly, it's a bit hyper-realistic. I guess a bit of higher contrast in a way. It's definitely a flight simulator thing. So pretty cool that you also have like military stuff, not just commercial. Not sure if other flight simulators had that. At the very least, not, you know, the type that will also have like the commercial. Because yeah, you have things like you know, airships or War Thunder. They're like a World of Airships, or is it just part of the World of Tanks? Like War Thunder is definitely a separate one. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I was on point. Oh, coming to PS5. Okay, so once again, one of those kind of like Xbox kind of merging with collabing a bit more with Sony, which is nice. But I would be nice to see a bit more from Sony's side on that end as well. Although, or to be fair, Sony is more compliant of doing it on PC, not really on Xbox.
I got 2, east side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3, west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute.
Odd.
3, 2, 1. Execute.
Oh, Battlefield. The other popular shooter. I should have thought.
Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
It's part of like Battlefield 6, because I think that released recently, and I think it got like a decent reception.
Want to help our friends take back this rock?
Right? From like the fan base. I don't know. It just, again, not my kind of thing. I'm sick of like just generic like military shooters. I'll be fair.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Guessing I'm sort of DLC or game mode or something like that. Like how they did it before with
Cavalry attack call.
Light 'em up.
Is this like a campaign thing?
We gotta move.
I don't know if Battlefield is still doing campaigns or not.
Hold on.
It looks somewhat
Kincaid will pay for this.
scripted,
We don't know how high.
kind of a storyline.
Start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question.
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Oh no, it's still the release. Okay. 4%.
Hey
Fair enough.
everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news.
I thought they already
and release
released.
dates for
Fair enough.
games coming to
Oh, maybe the
PS5.
beta, because Battlefield does
First,
betas
thanks
pretty
to
often.
EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6.
Okay, yeah.
It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year.
What? Okay, I'm...
Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
On its way back to the people.
Okay.
And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC.
Honestly, it looks a bit more uncanny with the hyper-realistic, bit more higher...
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence.
And yeah, one of the biggest,
No
like,
two
immersive,
playthroughs
like, the
unfold the same.
forerunners of the immersive sim genre.
Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early.
Are we also getting it on PC? That'd be nice.
It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say: everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Halloween the game.
Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game.
The fuck
Tribute
is...
to the John Carpenter classic. The team at IllFonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself.
Okay, another Dead by Daylight
It's up to you
clone.
as
Aw.
survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him.
Is that canonic to, like, the
Playing as a
story?
civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety.
I understand they're doing it for, like, the game reason, but at that point, why not make it something else?
Civilians can also
Well, I'm guessing
scavenge
the
for gear
money.
and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Fair enough.
Two big announcements from 11th Hour Games.
Oh, last...
First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon
I was about to
crawler
say-
is known for
yeah,
its
isn't Last
extensive
Epoch
skill
like kind of a
customization, deep and rewarding loot
Diablo-esque
system,
hack and slash, or like
massive time-traveling world.
Path of Exile type of thing? Yeah,
You'll
look
battle
cool.
through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
So it's basically gonna release with an expansion with it. Okay?
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game.
Okay, so it's not like
Capture
some
creatures, go
sort
fishing,
of retelling of the anime.
cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins or
Oh, I'm guessing it's like a co-op open world, I guess, like a campaign. What I understand of it. Well, they did
Two
mention
iconic
sections.
characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow.
Oh, but this one is good because I had a lot of fun. I remember like I played it like on a trial. The Sonic World Racing, like I think it was like transforming or something like that. I think it was like the starting game where you had also water and aerial racing.
Also included as a
in the tracks.
reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series.
Cool.
Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
Oh, there's
It is I
captions.
who will be Shogun. Kurimatsu, why? You'll never understand what it means.
Battle lost to darkness. Young Shogun cast from his throne.
My honor as queen, I shall defeat Kiriko.
Ancient Queen shouted in
friend, I trust
peaceful
you. Nothing
hell.
will stop me from
Hero transformed into a yokai.
So long as this
Any words?
exists, my fights will continue.
Era, Sengoku era, Heian era. Okay, so it's like a multi-era kind of storyline. Cross through the time and rewrite fate. Ah, time travel.
The light of hope, light unseen
Try
at
to
the end of
well,
time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway? Takachio's strength and superiority are what
by
make a
destiny.
Shogun. I have both.
Fight to the very end.
Alone is not enough to end this war.
Oh, Neo 3, nice. I know Neo is pretty well known in the franchise. I've never played it. I think I own maybe one of them. I don't know. Probably one of the epic things that I got it for free as a freebie at some point. Don't remember. Is this like a remaster of the first one? Wait, is this no, I think I forgot. What of Dynasty Worlds? Dynasty Warriors? Yeah, I think this is Dynasty Warriors, right? Like this is a straight up like different game. It's not even the same thing. It's just let's remake it from scratch, but have the same story and probably game and system. Maybe improve systems. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors. I knew it. Master. Okay. Unreal Engine.
Another
Oi.
world snuffed from existence.
I don't know why the Bandai. Can't be Code Vein, right?
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world, our current world.
I don't know why it gives me Code Vein vibes. Looks.
Need I remind you?
Because I've not played it, but is it though?
Strictly forbidden.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Fair.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
Okay. Bit of exploration. Or like, oh yeah, my companion is my weapon. Or kind of like Soul Eater in a way.
Today, you'll pay your dues.
But it gives me Souls-like vibes, definitely. I was right, it is Code Vein. We get a sequel. Nice. Like, I heard Code Vein is pretty fun for like a co-op experience, Souls-like, so hell yeah.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
For Final Fantasy stuff?
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリースクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー
Feeling that they did this whole closed caption thing for some of the trailers. Why didn't do it for the entire pay to play? Like that's my like for accessibility reasons.
新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整など
Okay, updates to Fatal Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah.
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
I still love that even to this day they still kept the same kind of art style aesthetic. And like when it comes to like the concept art and like Cyberpunk Grim Reaper? What? Oh, Uncle Death and Shin Hideyuki?
ということはレッドイトライの正当後継作品ってことですね。
はい。開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に
PvP. Ah, it's one of those like yeah, it's an extraction.
プレイヤーは地獄門と
Raiders.
巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとな
An
り
extraction fight of the games.
恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。
今度は地獄なんですね。
はい。探索で手に
It's a distribution extraction hack and slash.
生還したいところですが、死亡するとすべてロストしてしまいます。所持品だけではなく、キャラクターのボディすらロストします。
相変わらず理不尽だね。
はい。レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。
Love the styling, looks cool, but I'm not really excited by the whole extraction thing. I played a few extraction things here and there, like I released like beta stuff, and I don't know, doesn't seem my vibe. Yeah, no, nothing clear to me. No idea what it is. Oh, platformer? Out to an unfinished drop, a prisoner of an entail. Oh, that's actually really charming. I love the art style. Okay, an action platformer. Okay, I love the mix of kind of like this. Yeah, the mix of 3D spaces with 2D. Yeah, I do like this. Ooh. I wonder though, is it also gives me a vaguely Souls-like vibes? Or at the very least, it has like Metroidvania vibes. But I love the styling. I like the mix of 2D and 3D.
集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
All of this is like hand drawn is absolutely insane.
2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
Honestly, love the vibes. I think it's definitely. I think it is probably Metroidvania. It gives me a bit of that Metroidvania vibe. At the very least, Metroidvania. Not sure if it's Soul-like or not.
Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Bannerlord?
By our own hand.
Might give me like Bannerlord.
Those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greymane.
There's some fantasy stuff because I just saw like an orc. Weird, yeah, like for this dude, whatever this is.
Seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
What do they?
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all.
I don't know why it looks to me kind of Shadow Mordor in a way. Trying to figure out. Is it multiplayer or online? It's or single player? Because I have a weird vibe that some of it looks like it's PvP combat. Some of it looks like PvE.
Remember who you are and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
What is it? Okay, it did not really tell me. Definitely looks player-ish, but I don't know why it gives me a bit of vibe that like some things to it. I'm guessing it's still early on. Really? Wireless. Why wireless speakers? You could have them wired. You're a physical console. Like that's my thing. Like, why do you need like you're a physical console that is just okay? Supports desktop audio, nice. Experience very well. It has also bass AI enhanced protection. What to say about that? Low latency. That's. I do appreciate the seamless connection with PC and Mac. So that's a very. So it's not necessarily something exclusive to the PlayStation, but again, being it designed for at-home use, because speakers you're basically using them at home, charging docks included. Fair enough. Thank you for that. Don't you have them wired? Because wired audio is still superior to wireless in quality.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link.
Yeah, because who the hell wants to have like voice chat,
more details.
You know, blasted through speakers.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup.
I see that, you know,
the creepy and captivating
you're a
Alan Wake 2
big physical console that does not need to be moved around. You're not handheld or portable in any way. Why would you need to make them handheld? Yeah, that's weird.
You remember me?
Oh.
You remember me.
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Okay, nice.
For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode No Return.
Fair enough.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
The difference
also
in
arriving
style.
this year, another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary. And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Ratchet and Clank. Oh, Forza. Okay. Is it Forza? PlayStation. Oh, Gran Turismo, that's it. Forza is from Xbox.
本日はですね、皆さんに
I
す
always
ごく
mix
素敵
them.
なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツーリスモの、累計売上本数が1億本を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグラントリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、
New racetracks?
ミラー1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキット
Vehicles.
あるいはデータローガンのフィーチャーであるとか、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
Well, not much into kind of racers type games, anyways. Oh, God of War. Okay. I honestly like it. Especially because it kind of goes in style with the the PS5 white. That streak of red. I think that's a nice addition if you have that kind of visual pairing.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Aye. Logan? Wait, we're getting the— is this the Wolverine? Yes! Okay, worth this entire state of play.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Okay, oh. Yeah, very R-rated and kind of like, not necessarily R-rated, but definitely violent. Considering that, you know, they are the creators of Spider-Man series, which is a lot more— is not as gruesome as this. Ooh. Okay, Insomniac, you— oh, yes. Yes.
That's always waiting. Just not for me. I hate no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Oh, yes. Okay, Insomniac is coming next year. Okay, this was worth it. For the Insomniac reveal, for this one, this was worth it.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character?
I guess we got the answer.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around
I would have
staying true.
Still love like a Steve Blue, but fair.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
I mean, I was already kind of about to say,
they are probably the most collaborative group of people.
It gives the vibes of kind of like
you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
You know,
we've been in a creative
hack and slash Doom, basically, or like action game Doom.
Greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal: making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also
it has that kind of like push forward, just rip and tear till it's done.
On making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Worth it for this reveal, honestly. I think this made it. This made the state of play. Looking at the hour, yep. It has to be. Yep. It's like this was also nice. Again, I have to remember if that asymmetric, like I don't know, like Point and Click Adventure is by the studio or not. Because if it is, I might not necessarily be interested. But some good stuff. Not a lot of it that I'm really excited about. But definitely, the Wolverine was the highlight. Made sense where they kept him so fast. Man, at all this.
My fight will continue.
Yep. Really cool. Really nice. Well, I guess this is a good point to swap here, because there's no need, yeah, there's nothing else. I stopped with the screen. So, well, that was definitely worth it. Although, I want to say one thing, really sorry that I had to like really fastly switch and kind of unceremoniously switch over between the Honkai and State of Play. I didn't really have a time for breather. It's mostly because we started the stream a bit late. It was a bit out of my hand this time around, unfortunately, for me to start actually on time. So, because otherwise, yeah, would have probably had a bit of downtime to actually check, to actually kind of take a bit of a breather and before we jumped into here. But oh well, I think that it's nice, that covers it, and I'll see how exactly I'm gonna do with the stream after this, because I'm probably gonna cut this from the at the YouTube VOD, so we can check out on other things. So the YouTube VOD is still just mostly kept for Honkai. But to be fair, where we stopped at Honkai, that probably would have been the point I would have stopped anyways. So yeah, there's no big reason or big thing for to I would have not continued in any way. It's definitely a point, a moment of breather, and it really lined up within the hour that I would have stopped, and then we can continue whatever else remains of that next time. Because as I said, Honkai, aside from my memory now, they are a bit lengthier in the main stories compared to ZZ, where I'm able to like kind of push it mostly through one stream. Last ZZ streams were a bit of an exception, mostly because we also had a character story, which made sense for me to not necessarily push it within one stream and just have it a bit lengthier. I was able to like break it down to a secondary stream, because I had enough to cover for a second one. And even if tomorrow's even if Honkai streams is gonna be cut this short next time, one thing that I'm definitely gonna do is I'm not gonna go into like the main event thing for the story, and leave it for kind of as a backup in case we need to cover some time next time around. So that's definitely one thing, and definitely we're gonna start it probably at the beginning of the week, so we can be done with it next time for sure. But yeah, I think this kind of covers it for today. I don't really have a reason stick around for more or do anything else. We did run a bit extra technically because we finished slightly faster comparatively with the Honkai stuff. Technically we are just in 5 hours and a half, but again, I'm not gonna extend it to an actual 6 hour-ish mark. We're gonna leave it as is. As I said before, consider the extra 30-40-ish minutes we just did as kind of a way to compensate for yesterday ending a bit early. So that's definitely a thing. Although I might still keep the state of play, but maybe as a separate quad. Maybe I could actually could render it tomorrow without much problems and have it as a separate, because I'll probably cut it from the Honkai so it's not within the same VOD. We can leave a Honkai with just the core thing. That's probably the plan. But anyways, yeah, not much else to mention for today. So I think this is a good point for me to conclude for today's streams. So let me into stream. Let's see if there's anybody around. Hi to off. Okay, so anybody pick I to You know what? Why not? Let's go with this one. Makes fun. They just started. Why not? So we are gonna raid our Go fan arc. They are right now playing a game about digging a hole. So our good old fluid of gender fanboy good time. They're digging a hole. Well, there we go. We did start. So for messaging, for anybody new here, these are the usual messages. I was about to mess up the second command. Usual messages we send around. The first one is for those who do not subscribe, they don't have access to the sub emotes, while the second one is for the subscribers, so you have options to select. So there you go. But anyways, that's probably gonna be it for today. That's all I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, as usual, no stream, no nothing. I'm just gonna do my usual preppy things for other stuff and probably handle some other stream things now that I caught up with the clips and all that, and or other like prep content stuff. We'll see. I'll see what I'll plan for tomorrow to do. And then we're gonna talk some more bunkers and badasses on Friday. We're gonna cover how to make ourselves a vault hunter, so that's gonna be a lot of fun and nice experience. We might look a bit more in depth into it just because the content and rulings within BNB are a lot more succinct. So that's definitely one. And finally, on Saturday, we're concluding 9 Souls. No matter how long it takes me, I'm just gonna be done with that game on Saturday. So then, starting from October, we can do some spooky indie games on the weekend. So that's kind of the plan. So that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for being here. You've been amazing. Don't forget that. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.